up, everybody? I'm Patrick Cloud, and this is another episode of Crisis Loadout. Now, this is the survival game show where contestants use limited items and logic to convince me and the audience, you guys, that they would survive the apocalypse. We got our repeat survivors, the arcade tokens, Sir Will and Sir KHLEO. What's going on, guys?
Trying to survive, man. Just trying to survive out here, Pat. Fair warning. Please, Pat, I beg of you. I am at your mercy, sir. Mm-hmm. Please. No more setting me up. Please, sir.
What do you mean? It's all
set me up every time.
Every
part I hit, you set me up for it, Pat. It's hurting my heart, Pat.
KHLEO, is it a setup?
I had to struggle to the finish line last episode, Will.
But is it a setup, KHLEO, or is it just obvious what you gonna pick?
Pat's picking the perks before the show start.
But you picking the item. Okay. It's not like he's like, oh, let me move this perk to the one he just made. And how so you got this.
You're right.
Well, the ongoing survival beef between the arcade tokens is alive and well. But of course, it would not be a show without a guest. We have, for the first time, get the pose ready, Maxx the Slayer, who is cosplaying as a armed homeless man. What's going on, Max?
I'll take it. Hey, what's up? No, I'm Clementine from Walking Dead. Toto.
Okay, so that is
Apocalypse Realm. How to do it.
And that is the main character of the last few games of the Walking Dead video game. Obscure, very obscure. Dope. You pulled it off, I think. I don't know. I've never seen this character.
I haven't either. But I like how KHLEO said the Archer lines. I'm digging those. I'm like, okay.
The animation style is on point.
Yes.
So as I said, this is a survival game show. We have 3 disasters to choose from. Shout out to Kadeem Thomas on the 1s and 2s doing all of this. We got zombie apocalypse, natural disasters, total anarchy. Last week was ridiculous. We had natural disaster with Sharknadoes and all this stuff. So I'm going to quote unquote calm it down a little bit. And we're going to go with zombies. Drum roll, please.
Oh.
All right. So today's scenario is called Dead Air. All right. So I'm going to give you guys a scenario. Then I'm going to give you guys a loadout. You guys are going to have 5 slots to choose your items and your strategies to convince the audience that they would survive longer than the other contestants. And contestants, just pay close attention because you will be voting on not only who will die first out of these people, but who would survive the longest. All right. So an unusual alien virus has spread through the world in a matter of weeks. People who were infected immediately turned into undead zombies and started attacking the living. But then the unthinkable happens. Here's the twist. They begin to grow giant, powerful wings. Now we have an epidemic of flying zombies that can swoop down and pick you off like a hawk. They eventually develop talons for grabbing and tearing apart their prey. So now we got these winged flying zombies. This is like the upgrade, the iOS upgrade on the zombie apocalypse. You have been separated from your family and friends and ended up taking refuge in a desert area outside of town. Think Trevor from Grand Theft Auto.
Sandy Shores, okay.
Mm-hmm. At first, it was safe out there, but now you must plan your next move because hordes of flying zombies are beginning to swarm your area. Now, keep in mind, you guys are alone in this one, so you can't cross paths in your strategy. So,
can we be in Los Santos for this one? Since you said Sandy Shores?
I would say no, because that gives you an advantage. I don't know if anybody else knows Los Santos like that.
Damn it.
Thanks for keeping it even, Pat.
Yeah. You said what?
Thanks for keeping it even, Pat.
Yeah, there you go.
Jump ahead already. I see you. See you, Will.
It was just a suggestion. I'm a visual person.
So, quick summary. You guys are in a desert town, flying zombies. What's your next move? They're about to invade you. This is your loadout. Now, from left to right is bow and arrow, riot shield, snacks, food supply, in case you want to hold up somewhere, rope, is that the RV?
Yes.
Okay, so an RV, but with no top. It's like a convertible. So that's very important. A lightsaber, a jetpack, a rocket launcher, a health kit, lumber for building, if you want to build something, a toolkit, a canister of gas, and a truck. Think the truck is more of a pickup truck though. That's just the icon. So that is your these are your options. Start thinking of what you would do. Yes, Max.
A question: does the food include water?
It is a food supply, so if in your story water is very important, then yes. All right, so we're gonna go one by one. You guys are gonna pick item by item, but be careful, Max. The loadout is littered with perks. It's kind of like double jeopardy. So if you're the first to pick something, there could be something that's attached to that. Like, let's say your zombies are faster than normal or slower than normal, or you have a perk that, you know, you're stealth and zombies can't see you. Or last week we had a perk that introduced new items. Like if you can get across town, you have a small plane waiting for you. There's just like little perks, but most of them are negative. So keep that in mind because it will affect the rest of your plan. Max, yeah, what's up?
And question, the objective of this is to escape the desert and the zombies, or just...
You want to survive the scenario I gave you, and just how would you survive after that? And you just got to be convincing because we are watching and we are going to poke a hole in your story. KHLEO?
It continues. What is Max doing? She's writing notes. Dog, she does it too. She did it too.
Do you really have a notepad, Max?
Wow. Oh my God.
This is literally a social experiment.
Right.
This is why women are more organized than men. 100%.
I just did it because just so I can be prepared.
Yeah, okay. You just said what he said.
Exactly.
Y'all are more prepared than us. Yeah,
that's wild.
That's amazing.
So we're gonna start with an arcade token, just so that since they've been on the show, you could see kind of how it's done. Then we'll go to you, Max, and then we will finish with another token. So I believe Will went first last week.
Yes, I did.
All right. So KHLEO, do you have your first item idea?
Off top, I'm gonna go riot shield.
Okay.
Just for the hell of it. I'm going to throw it on the back if need be and be able to protect myself if I got to be tucked off in a corner somewhere. Riot shield.
Okay. Okay, cool. Max, do you have an item?
I'm going to go with the gasoline.
Can of gas. Off top. Okay.
All right then.
Do you have a reason for that, or is that just part of your master plan later?
Yeah. Got ideas.
Okay. I got ideas. And Will?
I too am going to go with the riot shield.
Okay. Same concept, just on the back?
No. I got something special for that. I got something special for that shield.
Okay.
And we are choosing 5, correct? Did I miss that?
I'm sorry, what?
What'd
you say?
5, yes. You will be collecting 5.
I promise I'm not doing this on purpose.
It was like, why did you not think that the shield wasn't gonna have something? It's a new item. Like, do you really something would not be?
Yeah, what do I gotta do, bro? What do I gotta do for this to end? This is torture. It's legit torture. But
why would you do that?
When I look at our schedule and I see crisis loadout, I'm like, prepare for a mental beat. Because everything in life, I'm like, I got it. I can control it. I can be able to work here. I choose something here. Pat's like, no. Every time.
But like, why? Like you knew though.
What, Pat?
Okay, so I'm sorry, Max. All right, so this is where we give out the perks.
Good.
There was a perk given. It was the riot shield. This one is interesting. So the perk that comes with the riot shield is it's not a good one. It's a lot of disadvantages. KHLEO, you're deaf. You can't hear anything.
God bless me with big ears, and you're gonna take away the use. I can't use my ears, Pat.
Hey, hold on though. You can work around that.
I'm gonna figure it out.
You can work around that. You could work around that if you think about it. You could work around that.
Right.
That is so yeah, the zombies, you can't hear them coming. You can't hear the so you got the shield. So I would suggest you maybe shelter up.
That's the noise they make, Pat.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of like the eagle sound whenever there's a desert scene. That I don't know how to make that.
Like combat.
That.
I can't.
Here they come. Yeah, here they come.
Yeah.
Oh, and so Max, just so you know, like, so since he got that perk, it's first come, first serve. So since I already picked the shield, I don't have that same perk that he has. And so if you decide to pick the shield, you'll just get the shield.
Already on the list.
So that was just a disadvantage in order of choices.
Was that the only perk though? Was that the only?
No, there's a lot of them.
Don't worry, I'll pick up every bad one.
Definitely an interesting one.
For the first round though.
That was one of my most interesting. So that was just your first item, first round. All uphill from here. We're gonna go with who was third first. So that will be Will. Second item.
I'm going to go with the lightsaber.
Lightsaber. Okay. So you're gonna be slicing the zombies. Max, second item.
I'm gonna go with the riot shield since it's already been taken.
Okay. Nice. So is this just these? I'm assuming these are to block the sky attacks. You know, just even if they're random. And then KHLEO, next item.
What's the item underneath the topless RV?
Health. Is that that's a toolkit.
Toolkit. Okay, I'm gonna take the toolkit.
Toolkit. Okay. All right. So we are two items in. You guys, you did riot shield. Will did the lightsaber, and KHLEO did the toolkit. Let me see. Okay.
He ponders.
No, please let it be me.
KHLEO is down.
Just let it be me.
Christ. Okay.
KHLEO was already.
And you're picking these. He's picking. Yo, you're picking these, bro.
I have an email timestamp of all of these things already preset. I'm not doing this as I go. Okay, so there were two perks. One good, one not great. So the lightsaber actually has a pretty good one. It comes with wind chimes. So wind chimes is in zombie is usually in zombie like worlds. It's usually used as like sound traps. So wherever you decide to go, you can kind of use those to make sure that you're ahead of the attack. So yeah, use those as you may.
Okay.
And
wind chimes. Oh, nice.
There was also a perk with the toolbox. Unfortunately, you're musty. Your smell attracts zombies.
Damn, you deaf and musty? That's
Oh, I have to go ahead and just block out his page now. There's no way he's making it out of this. There's no way.
Dog.
You deaf and musty? Like, whoa.
So you mean to tell me I've lost one sense and all my other senses have got stronger, including the nose. So I'm gonna smell my must like 100 times more?
You're not really musty. It's just like your smell attracts the zombies, so it's hard to hide.
Oh, so you stink.
You just got zombie attraction. You're like catnip to zombies. You
stink, basically. You stink.
What did I tell you, Max? Don't worry, I'll pick every bad one. It's okay.
I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this on purpose, y'all in the chat. I send all of these pre-show. Okay, I have proof. All right, so we're two items in. Just as a recap, this is the zombie apocalypse. These guys are in a desert town outside of the city. The zombies have mutated and they can fly. They grew big, powerful wings and talons. They attack from the sky now. And these guys are all pinned up in a desert outside of Los Angeles. But the zombies are beginning to swarm the desert. I just want to keep giving updates because I know a couple people join in later. So we're gonna go back into it for the third item, starting with KHLEO. What's your third item?
I would like to go with. I would like to go with the pickup truck.
Which one? The RV or just the truck?
No, I do not want the topless fucking RV because that doesn't make any fucking sense. I just want the pickup truck. Please, Pat.
Okay. All right, Max, item 3.
One with my handy dandy. Oh, it died. It died on me. But yes, I want the lightsaber. Yes. Will beat me to it, but the lightsaber, please.
Lightsaber.
Great minds.
Wait, hold on.
So Max, you're just playing it safe and picking items that other people have to avoid the perks. I promise there's good perks. There are good perks.
Yeah, I got wind chimes.
Yeah.
I like how that one came to life.
No, I wasn't choosing. I was actually going to choose a lightsaber, but I was going the riot shield. I wanted to choose like as a safety one. Yeah.
Okay. And then Will, third item.
I'm gonna go with the pickup truck.
It's like a Monopoly board where there's nowhere good to land. Everyone's just playing it safe. All right. Cool. So there is a this is interesting. This is interesting. It's not bad. It's just interesting. There was a perk. It was it was for the truck. But here's the thing. It's not a bad perk. It's not a bad perk. This is interesting. I doubled up on the sound traps. You also got wind chimes, but unfortunately, I mean, you can set them up. You just can't hear them. So
so you def must stick out wind chimes in a car. How you know when the car start?
You could drive a car.
Okay, you act like it doesn't have vibrations. God damn it. He's not
no. I said that so I hope he catches it so he can figure something out.
I mean, if he sets up the wind chimes, it does it itself, right? You just need wind. He doesn't really need to hear it, right?
But he could never hear them.
He can just feel. He can
see them though.
He can be like, the wind is coming. All right, wind chimes. Let's go.
No, that's not a thing.
That's not how they work.
There are ways. You could team up with somebody. You know what I mean?
And you said we out and about. I'm
out and about. I'm done. I'm solo dolo out here, Pat.
Yeah. You're by yourself in the desert, so you're gonna have to leave there. But you could,
Damn, you got it in the desert.
Okay. So going back, did we start with Will or KHLEO last time?
No.
Oh no, I think it's my turn. Yeah.
It's Will.
Fourth item.
Let me go with gas. Let me get some gas.
Gas tank, playing it safe. Max.
Let me get the snacks.
Snacks. Okay. Got some food. Cool. And KHLEO.
Give me the jetpack, Pat.
Jetpack. All right, let's get him the jetpack. All right, let's look at these perks that are pre-written and not happening as we go.
That's the suicide attempt. KHLEO, you just gonna stop, say fucking put it on and shoot up and let them take you.
Gonna turn into Rocket Man? Fuck it.
All right. There was a perk. And it was actually only for snacks. In the snacks, with the food and the water, is zombie repellent. It's a spray. So you can actually put it on yourself or on other things just to keep them away. But if you put zombie repellent on you and go through like a horde of zombies, that's a lot. But I'm just saying, you know.
I mean, if you put their coverings on you, you can mask yourself, right?
Like I said, you just got to be convincing with it.
Okay.
Okay, so going back again, starting with Cleo this time. Is this the 5th one?
Yeah.
All right, final round. Not too bad, right? It could have got way worse. Let me see. Okay.
I'm glad to be hearing the winds of change in this solution.
All right, it looks like almost all the ones that were taken already you guys used. So this is gonna be an interesting round. Starting with Cleo, last and final item.
All right, I got the riot shield, toolkit, pickup truck, jetpack, and I have nothing to defend myself just in case, really. So I'm just gonna pick the lightsaber and keep it moving.
Lightsaber. All
lightsaber.
Right. Max, 5th and final item.
Truck, the pickup. No, that's not a pickup truck. The 8-wheeler truck.
Oh no, it is a pickup truck. That's just the symbol for it. Yeah, it is gonna be a pickup truck in this scenario.
Oh, okay. Pickup truck. Okay.
Is that yours?
Yes.
Okay. So you have gas, a shield, lightsaber, truck, and snack. Okay. Okay, cool. So that's all right for sure. And then Will, 5th and final item.
I am going to go with snacks.
Snacks.
Food,
okay.
Yeah, food and water.
All right. I think I scared you guys a little bit because the items were very you guys all picked the same shit. So these better be some creative ass stories. All right. So just as a recap, you guys, they are in the desert. Flying zombies are coming towards them. They have to figure out a plan not only to get away from this immediate crisis, but how to survive either in the desert or going somewhere else. They're about to give their loadout stories, how they're going to use their items to survive, and you guys just pay close attention because you will be voting on not only who dies first, but who would survive the longest. Does anybody have their story ready with their loadouts? Oh, Max, you already
go
ready?
Ahead, Max.
Ahead of the curb. All right, first timer. All right.
Max, what was your last item?
The truck.
The truck. Thank you.
All right.
All right. So what is your plan, Max?
Keep game. All right. So found this truck, right? My destination is to this bunker. I have to make it to. So I need a distraction, right? So we're in the desert.
What bunker?
What bunker?
Huh?
What bunker?
Mm-hmm.
That I heard on the radio that I heard was safe in the truck.
On the radio?
Mm-hmm. The truck has a radio, right?
So there's probably other people heading there too, huh?
Yeah. But you said there's like flying zombies everywhere, so anyone can get killed at any time. So but yes, I'm on my way. I need a distraction. I already have my repellent, so I got the gas, not just for the truck, but as for a distraction. We're in the desert, so it's easily to make a fire with that gas as like just a set ablaze in the desert. So I got the distraction. They're going crazy. You never said that they didn't like fire, that they go crazy for fire.
What's the distraction? The fire?
Yes.
What are you lighting on fire?
The bushes, what do you call those things in the desert?
Brussels.
Yeah.
You gonna light a cactus on fire?
Whatever I can for a distraction. So I'm getting away in my truck to this bunker. So I have the repellent on me. I get to the bunker. It's not too far. So I got my riot shield and my lightsaber to defend myself. I have repellent. So once I'm outside, they smell me. They're like, oh, what is this? So I got my riot. I got my snacks, on the way to bunker and for the bunker. So I got a little, a trading. They'd be like, who are you? I'd be like, I got food. So they'd be like, okay, bet. So I get to the bunker, got my shield, lightsaber. I'll be swinging just in case, we got those zombies who are just like, maybe she is food, but you know, I slice and dice, make it to the bunker. I'm there. Survived.
So basically you just have to worry about driving to this bunker. Okay. Yeah. Where it at?
Well, it's like in the desert. So I'm thinking like, you know, American Horror Story, they got like random stuff underground. So they're like, hey, come to here on the radio. It's this coordinates. I'll go straight to it with the truck.
But in your story, how far is it from where you at right now?
Let's say a few miles. It's not too far.
A few miles away was a bunker that you heard on the radio. Like, come on down.
I just get lucky, you know, you never know.
With flying zombies.
Next contestant, come on down.
I mean, it's in the desert. There's like random stuff in the desert. So all the time.
What happened if they just like kamikaze dive at the truck?
Yeah, what's your fighting plan?
I mean, my windows are down. I have my shield next to me, kind of like blocking stuff. I have my lightsaber ready to go. If my windows are down, you know, the smell of the repellent gets out. You know, they're like, what is that? You know.
You driving with a lightsaber on?
Yeah, do it. Yeah.
Oh, dang, you bad.
You have repellent.
Do have repellent.
So you might not have to fight as much. Okay.
I just rolled them windows on, you know. I gotta make sure that smell gets out.
Very true.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Not too bad. I have a huge problem with a bunker being a mile away. That's very convenient.
I was shook too.
Everything else was
radio, Pat. I was shook too. I was like, "What is near me?" You said it's my story, so
I know. Just like I said, it has to be convincing. Bunker right around the corner with advertisement.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you think that people in an apocalypse would advertise their bunkers?
I mean, it's a safe haven. I mean, I gotta see if it's actual safe haven. I know like safe is like code word for danger, but you know, it's a bunker. So you got to get underground. I feel like going underground is like best bet for things that fly in the air. So.
Okay. Will or Cleo?
I would like to go. So as you said, we're in the desert, but we're in like how you said, like thinking Trevor, sandy shores. So this area still got kind of like, you know, kind of little market, convenience store, hardware store and stuff like that. So I don't really necessarily gotta go nowhere. I just gotta hold it down, basically. So with my items, I got my truck, and so I got my lightsaber, I got my ride shield, gas, and I got some food. Now, unlike Max's bunker, you know, I done been over there with the whites. They've been talking, so you know they be talking about their guns and how they ready, how they got their little armories in the basements and stuff like that. Jethro, you know, been talking a little too much at the bar, and I'm just like, all right, if he don't make it, I got a backup plan. I'm gonna just go to his bunker. I got a lightsaber anyway, so I just hit that lock. It's a wrap. But for the most part, I ain't really got to go nowhere. I just got to fortify where I'm staying. So let's say, for instance, I'm staying in a trailer home since we in the little desert area and stuff like that. I'm going to take my truck, put some gas in it, and then we're going to head to the store. Now, I got my ride shield. My ride shield got zombie guts on it and stuff like that, just to kind of keep me, you know, good and shit. And then just in case the lightsaber come, I'm straight. I put the wind chimes up wherever I need to go to sense when these motherfuckers coming. I go to the hardware store, get some barbed wire, get a toolkit. I don't even know why he asked for a toolkit. You can just go to the store and get a toolkit, go get some more hardware, a few more snacks, and then I start boarding up this trailer, put barbed wires at the top, because again, I got the wind chime, so I know when they coming. Start getting stuff ready, so when they start trying to fly down, they can't attack, and I still got my shield and shit. And so I'm just holding down the fort until all of them die, or it's just a wrap, because they zombies anyway. Like, they can fly in and shit, but it's like, they limbs old, I'm fat. Like, you ain't gonna be able to pick me up like that. Like, these two are done. I can luck out that leg will snap off. They can't hold on to me. I can take my lightsaber, just zoom, and then I'm back on the ground, good to go.
What about the talons though? Because they could stab you up.
They zombies though, bro. Like they rotten. They rotten talons. Like as days go on, they gonna continue to rot. So are they wings. They gonna start falling off. I'm just saying, weight-wise, out of all of us, it's more likely for that to happen to me or one of them trying to pick me up. And then like they trying to fly, but they can't really get the lift off no more. So now I'm just kind of but my feet still on the ground and stuff like this. So I'm like still got a little bit of a fighting chance. That's will always probably be my scenario. Why? Because I'm heavier than y'all. That's why
Will's not gonna fight 7 flying zombies. They're gonna bombard him, and that's a wrap.
I'm just wondering if you have the loadout to hold it down and just fight.
And doesn't that like, being like, holding it down, if you get overwhelmed, doesn't that lose your chance? Like they can swarm you quickly. That means you're slower, right? You're not as,
how would they know I'm there?
that's quick.
If I'm in the house just chilling, how they know I'm there? I'm only taking runs when I need to go restock.
I mean, you don't have a repellent, so they can smell.
They know you're there.
They know you're there.
And it's wired up with barbed wire, so you can fly in if you want, and you're gonna get caught.
I mean, they gonna get in if they want. They hungry, so they gonna get in. They smell.
Same thing with your truck. What do you?
I just go to the hardware store. That
Hold
was.
on, wait a minute, wait. So mine can swarm. What happens when 7 swarm your truck while you driving?
Yes,
you got repellent.
They don't want
that again. And if still they just see the truck and they attack the truck. Like let's say again, it's the repellent from her, not the truck. They may just see
I'm driving, my windows are down, so it's like the fragrance is falling behind me, so it's getting in the air. They can smell me. They're like,
that's the thing. We grilled her on how she would fight, and the repellent was like, okay, you out here fighting swarms with a sword and a shield like Link.
No, I said no, that is not. Let's not do that. I said fortify my home where I'm at. Now you said we in like a Trevor desert type area. I don't have to go that far to try to get rations. Like this is like maybe a block, 2-3 blocks, and I just get in the truck to go. I'm not gonna be walking around, shield, lightsaber like I'm Captain America. Fuck no.
Okay.
That is not what I was saying whatsoever.
You also found a weird way to get another item, which is like, yeah, I mean, if you go to the store, you can get snacks, you can find a car, you can, you can do all that stuff. But a big part of your story involved having a toolkit, and you didn't pick a toolkit. So the fortification is almost a little shaky too.
No, so I use the items that you said to go to a place in a world that does exist, correct? So in that store, am I not allowed to pick whatever I want in that store?
Yeah, but the whole point is to pick the items. Like using your story to be like, I went to a car dealership and got a pickup truck. It's just like, you should have just picked the pickup truck.
I could have, but I wanted something else. But that can't happen, correct?
Okay, but that's why I'm thinking that the fortifying of your wherever you're holding down would be weaker, because I would give more points to somebody who picked lumber and a toolkit, because that was the items that they used, as opposed to, because remember, the swarm in the story is kind of right there. So going to a hardware store, getting items, coming back, building everything it might be.
Wait, this is a consistent swarm?
This is, okay, so it says you've been separated from your family and friends and ended up taking refuge in a desert area outside of town. At first, it was safe out there, but now you must plan your next move because hordes of flying zombies are beginning to swarm your area. So they're basically moving from the city to where you're at, and you kind of have to,
Wouldn't they keep moving though?
What do you mean?
So I just have to kind of outlast the movement, right? Because you didn't say they were gonna stop. It was just moving.
Well, I said hordes.
So, right. But I'm saying eventually they'll pass us, correct?
Or they could stay. I'm not saying it's a wave of like how clouds move.
Okay.
Lots of times in zombie apocalypse, a horde will pass and they'll kind of be lingering around, you know, just like walking around like how they are in the city.
I will bank off that they are passing kind of like a storm, like you said. Hordes are coming, but it's passing like a storm. So I'm banking my theory off of that. So it doesn't seem like I'm just changing my story.
Okay. So do you have a plan for the stragglers and the people and the ones that stay?
Yeah, if it's the ones that stay, if we can't do the whole toolbox thing and stuff like that, just so it doesn't seem like taking another item, I will take what I have. Find this guy that has his armory bunker inside the near our community, kill him, and then just take
it. Just rob the nigga with the most stuff.
Yeah, and then go in there, put the truck on top, so then that way can't nobody come in, hang the wind chimes at the bottom, and then just be chilling until the storm passes through.
On some CP shit, take somebody's.
Yeah, Pat, I honestly think, I know we've never done this before, but do you want to actually tell them the perks that they missed out on? I feel like if they knew what they missed out on a few of these, I feel like they'd be a little upset.
Why are you doing that to KHLEO? Why are you doing
that to all of y'all for this one? First of
all,
I'm
gonna keep it spicy. I like it. I like the mystery of tiptoeing around the perks. But
time, right?
I can tell I definitely scared you guys on this one.
They just noticed that, you know, everyone figured out that, whatever KHLEO picks, you know.
I honestly don't know what I would do.
Because he's the one taking the blunt force of everything.
Well, I was hoping KHLEO would end it off with the rocket launcher because the perk of that was unlimited rockets. That's something that could have, you know, withstood a horde or two.
And that's the one I wanted to say.
I was scared to choose that because that could come with a bad perk real quick. Like you only have one.
That's what I'm saying. It's not me. It's just
that's still not a great perk.
Why?
You know how much time you gotta unload that, and where is all your ammo being stored if it's unlimited?
It's heavy too.
No, it's like a unlimited. It's not like you have a pile of unlimited rockets. That makes no sense. It's unlimited.
Shoot, boom, boom, boom. That would have been great. Look, I got to be honest here. I'm musty. I'm deaf. And what's the other one?
You got sound traps.
And I have wind chimes.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, this is a very hard thing to get out of. The only chance I got at this is, not actually hearing the message that Maxx got through the radio, where the bunkers are. Obviously, can't hear that shit. So my next thing is to figure out how to survive getting out of a desert with nothing but a jetpack, lightsaber, a pickup truck, some tools, and a shield. So what I would do, I would be watching the news, and it says that a flock or a horde, as Pat described, the zombies are getting ready to head. What direction is that? They're heading east. If we look at Los Angeles, the desert is to the east of us, so they're going to keep heading east. So I got to continue to head east or north or south. Don't want to face them. So I would turn my pickup truck into the Mad Max mobile. I'm strapping everything to it, and I don't mean Maxx the Slayer. I mean Mad Max the movie. I mean barbed wire. I mean spikes. I mean what else could you put on that thing? You could, and anything that is very sharp that could defend me from incoming swooping in zombies with talons and wings. I want to protect myself on the way east. Now, I can't hear shit. All I can do is follow the sun. I don't understand how people don't know this still to this day. The sun only sets in the west. You go the opposite way of wherever the sun is setting, that is considered east. I can pick that up from anywhere. Anywhere in the world, that's always true. So we're going east. If shit gets really reckless and my car gets flipped over and it's all hell or high water, I'm in the jetpack and I'm in the lightsaber, just trying to make it to Las Vegas to probably get into one of the hotels, go to the penthouse suite with the basketball court in it, and just post up there. That's all you can really do, guys. You're not making it out of this. There's flying zombies. And if one comes flying in through the penthouse window of this said hotel, hey, you're just going out like that.
You're hitting Vegas?
I'm hitting Vegas. I'm hitting Vegas.
You driving 4 hours out to get to Vegas?
Cocaine, hookers, All in Vegas. Do I need to talk to them really? No, I could.
Wouldn't Vegas
Sign language that just.
Wouldn't Vegas be like infested with like more zombies because it's a high population city?
Great point.
In my scenario, Pat said they're going from this. They started in the city and they're spreading outward. In my scenario, my city is Los Angeles. They're not going out toward the water, which is west. They're only going east. So by the horde will keep up. But I'm getting to Vegas first, and we'll figure it out.
But you just said what he said. So that would be the same thing happening in Vegas.
No,
hordes would be coming out of Vegas, and they would be coming towards you.
In my scenario, it breaks out in LA.
Whoa, wait. Let me. The first line of the scenario: an unusual alien virus has spread throughout the world in a matter of weeks. So your immediate scenario is the LA city zombies going into the east. So I'm with you on just leaving, and going east. But like Max said, Vegas, high population. I would say maybe this. I mean, that sounds like a place where zombie shit would break out.
A lot of shit breaks out.
They would probably have mutated ones over there because it's so like high populated. They probably have mutated ones.
That shit be on fire when you get there.
Oh, no.
I do agree with Max saying the fact that, going underground, because do we ever really think of birds? When we think of something flying, you never see any flying animal underground. So your best bet is to go underneath. Now, I'm sure all of these Vegas hotels got underneath little travel ways and systems to get from one end of the hotel to the other for the people that work there. So we going underneath. And that's my scenario wrapped up in one, man. I had to fight the Patrick Cloud wave of perks that just set me up where I'm just tucked in the corner. Good luck, Clee. Every single episode, man.
So you drove 4 hours deaf to Las Vegas in a Mad Max car, outrunning a flying horde of zombies. I take it you don't have to stop for gas in this scenario, correct? You don't have to stop for gas.
No.
And you got there to the Stratosphere Hotel, got to the top of this thing where I'm sure there are still flying zombies around it because you're at the top. And you just watching them fly around.
With a lightsaber, right?
And wind and sound traps.
I don't need the wind chimes.
He just left that at where he got the loadout.
What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do for me? Look pretty, that's it. I can't hear the goddamn beautiful things.
But see, if you would have turned the wind chimes around, there would have been a message that showed you everything. You like that? It's like Metal Gear Solid.
And while they're swarming to you, while you're getting away, while you're building your Mad Max car, it could be wind chimes in the back just distracting them.
Well, here's the thing. I believe he could get to Vegas because if anything happened or his truck is attacked, he was smart enough to have the jetpack. So I think that there is a case of getting there. And if you think about it, casinos aren't a bad place for this scenario because you don't have to worry about them attacking from the sky. But I think the perk that actually hurt you the most was the mustiness, the attraction. So I feel like, especially if they could fly.
And you're at the top of the penthouse, so they could just crash through the window.
But then he has a jetpack.
So a jetpack to get out.
It's a low battery too.
It's not a terrible.
There's nothing about no damn low battery, Will.
Is it not low battery?
More perks. Stop throwing more things at me. Ain't said nothing about no low battery. Enough.
My fault. That's what was told to me when I had to make the stuff. Okay.
Hey Pat. So you said he was musty, right?
Yeah.
So if he's going to Vegas, but he said it was high. It wasn't populated, but I don't know. This Vegas just seems like it'd be like flooded with.
And if he in the jetpack, don't that mean the mustiness just flying more?
Like you're smelling jet fuel before you smell the mustiness. That's
you like a zombie
shower when I get there. No one even
talks zombie chemtrail.
Pat, am I 100% musty 100% of the time? Or am I just musty when the stuff breaks off?
Wait, when the stuff breaks off?
When the stuff breaks out, am I musty just then, or am I musty 100% of this story?
Oh, 100%. Like even before the zombie apocalypse.
Oh, I was just a musty.
You just must. You just must.
Just a musty ass motherfucker.
You just
that
must.
first even made your previous memories. You were musty.
I think people in the chat are confused who they're voting for first. Are they voting who's dying first?
Who dies first?
Who's dying first? I can start that now.
Okay.
I mean, on both sides, I got a Twitch one going right now. Will's pretty much dying first, apparently, on both.
What?
They're tired of that bullshit, Will. I'm fighting everything. These zombies gonna catch these hands.
But you know what?
So no one believes I could just go to a bunker and just go downstairs?
A tsunami in a volcano with these hands. They're enough.
If y'all let this deaf, stanky ass motherfucker drive 4 hours to Vegas.
Yo, but you know Will though. I feel like Will has a good chance with a serial killer though. He does got
I was like, how does that not survive? Like, go to what somebody kill him and take their shit.
Cleo went to the Venetian Hotel and still survived. I went around the corner and they're like, no, you're not making it. No. Cleo's plan was random, but it wasn't dumb. I think there's just a lot of zombies to fight there, which is like a dumb place to go. Yeah. But it did take away the biggest problem for me was the air attacks. Mm-hmm. Like getting attacked like a hawk, that's terrifying.
Yeah, plus the heat, that was look.
But that's hilarious.
Maybe if you said Reno, but I don't know. I don't know if Reno is like populated like that.
I don't think we have to do a second poll. I'm pretty sure. I think everyone thinks that Max is winning this one. Just how both vote. I can do another vote.
Well, I mean, we this is just who's dying first, right? Is there? Yeah. Did you already have a poll for survival?
No, not yet. I can do that now.
Okay, cool. So I guess despite the crazy perks against him, Cleo managed to out-survive Will. I'm sorry, Will. You have died first. The chat has spoken. Rest in peace. He died nobly. His KO count was 1. And then the follow-up zombie got him. So, Will, do you have any words for the chat?
If y'all let deaf stanky dude win this thing, driving 4 hours to Vegas, Max fine. Even her stuff was like, okay, random ass bunker you finna go to with a lightsaber. Why you driving? Okay, whatever. How did you not set the car on fire? No worries. Okay, but I'll take that than you in this stanky jetpack in the air and ain't no horde caught you. No. I believe in the chat. I believe in the chat better than that. I'll take my loss. I will not take Cleo taking a win for that.
So this is the poll that counts. This is for everything. Who is surviving longer? Are you going with Max or Cleo? Type A in the chat for Max, B in the chat for Cleo. Keep in mind, Cleo is in Vegas, where there is a lot of zombies, most likely. But also, Max's whole plan is very much dependent on an open call for safety at a bunker. Yes, just as a recap, Max got in her truck with her snacks and her gas, and she drove to the nearby advertised bunker, but she has repellent, and Cleo took his truck and his jetpack to Vegas. So if he dies, he dies gambling with strippers and cocaine. This is actually pretty close. I'm not even gonna lie. This is starting
to open up.
Could you just say the moderator just like no, it's pretty
it's starting to pull away.
Is there one going on Twitch too?
There is one going on Twitch as well. Let me try to pull it up on the screen for my good old Twitch viewers over there. Thank y'all for watching over there on Twitch.
I believe in y'all, chat. Don't y'all let me down more than y'all already have with y'all nonsense.
Hey, that would have been impressive. That would have been like chess at that point to use all win.
Like what?
That would be a really sad makeup wash off for Max.
I lost to this deaf musty dude driving to Vegas. All I did was go down the street.
Max, they don't appreciate creativity. God damn it! I'm over here fully dressed as Clementine. What's the girl's name?
Yeah,
She She was like, I'm wearing the attire as it's happening.
Yo,
I know, I'm just saying, highly populated Vegas. Oh, it's hard to believe.
They called him the musty Mandalorian in the chat. That's what's crazy about that is he has to be musty. If your whole way of life is I can't take the helmet or the armor off, big musty.
Yeah, you gotta be.
All right, it's looking like that. What are these questions? Oh, is this the Twitch? All right. Well, it looks like it is
like Max won on both of them.
Max
Max.
wins 60-40 on YouTube, 55-45 on Twitch. That was a pretty solid plan. It looks like it came together, and you gave your story first with all the confidence. First time on the show.
Yeah.
Do you have any winning survival things to say?
I feel like I was born for this, you know. I got my little starter kit.
What is that?
It's the art of eating through the zombie apocalypse. It's a survival guide.
We had no chance. Cleo. That's what that is.
My mom is a big sci-fi. Shout out to my mom. She's a big sci-fi horror fan. So I was like raised on horror stuff, and like I was raised on Resident Evil and like Doom. So my dad like got me on that department. So I was ready. If we were like anarchy, I would be like. But the zombie realm is like my go-to. So
you literally studied for this.
Yep.
I didn't study. I guess I was born for this. No, I was kidding.
You literally just showed us a book. You studied for this.
That's literally.
I read a chapter, but I didn't.
Hey, you got to bring her back for Anarchy, bro. You got to bring her back.
Okay. Yeah, we'll test your. I mean, the cosplay kind of sold me very clearly. Yeah. I feel like you just had all that stuff laying around.
Yeah.
This is it, guys.
I like doing game characters. I'm actually trying to do Leon S. Kennedy. He's like my favorite. He's been my screensaver for like my whole life. He's one of my favorite video game characters. So
got the animated crush. That's dope. All right, well, Max, I mean, we're definitely gonna do a round of where all the survivors will come and face each other to see who's the survivor among survivors. So we're definitely gonna have you back. This has been really, really dope. Shout out to the arcade tokens. Cleo, you survived, man. You did better. You made it through the ringer.
Hey, man, it's just a part of this. It's a part of the rollout every time. Let's see how much we can stack the deck against Cleo.
Being musty too and having the worst perks. Will.
Not bad.
Man, this chat is haters. That's what that is. Hey, they voted on a whole story that wasn't even the final story. Whatever. As long as musty 4-hour drive, Mad Max style, did not win. That's all I was worried about. I was like, if y'all let him win with flying zombies attacking him for 4 hours, this game is rigged.
It's okay, Will. It's okay. But this has been another episode of Crisis Loadout. I'd like to thank my guests and Kadeem for running everything. We will see you guys next week. Later.